During the COVID pandemic of 2020, experiencing months in self-quarantine, two free-spirited souls, Hawkeye and Jeannie, are liberal-minded, second-generation hippies and aging baby boomers who are still having fun. They have decided to break out and to find out what is really going on in America today now that the pandemic is hopefully winding down. To determine who is surviving, who is still in business and who is not. To determine the new normal. Then report back to you with short boring videos, some would like Huell Howser style except without the adventure. Like true nature's child, they were born to be wild. The way Mother Nature meant it to be. Going to where gypsy angels go. That is what Hawkeye's Tales and Trails is all about. In episode 20, Hawkeye and Jeannie visit Tanaka Farms in Irvine, California on December 9th.
Oh yeah, don't forget you get
Many years ago, on Hawkeye's and Jeannie's first visit, Tanaka Farms was closed that day. However, they invited them in, fed them lunch and then took them on a tour of their farm on a tractor. Of course, Hawkeye and Jeannie have been Tanaka Farm supporters ever since then. They are a proud family farm with a deep history. Tanaka Farms began with great-grandfather Teruo, who was an Issei, first-generation Japanese-American, who immigrated from Hiroshima-ken, Japan in the early 1900s. After making the arduous journey to California, in 1922, his son, farmer Grandpa George, who is a Nisei, second-generation Japanese-American, was born in Dinuba, California. His parents worked on a small farm as farm hands. In 1941, farmer Grandpa George gets his own truck to ship produce in La Habra, California. But, in 1942, farmer Grandpa George flees to Utah so he doesn't have to go into the World War II internment camps. While in Utah he meets his soon-to-be wife Grandma Chris. In 1945, after the end of World War II, Grandpa George and Grandma Chris come back to Orange County and reside in Fountain Valley, where they farmed various properties with tomatoes, vegetables, and strawberries. In 1957, Farmer Tanaka was born in Fountain Valley. Farmer Tanaka is a Sansei, a third-generation Japanese-American. From 1977 to the 1990s, Farmer Tanaka grows wholesale tomatoes and strawberries. He even gets up to 300 acres and also starts his own packing and distribution across the country. Farmer Tanaka went to Cal State Pomona where he studied agricultural business. It was here that he met his soon-to-be wife, Shirley, as she was studying nutrition. Shirley also grew up in a farming family in Riverside and is a Sansei. Like father, like son. Farmer Tanaka and his wife Shirley had their son, Kenny, in 1983. By the time he started preschool in 1986, the agritourism business model was about to become a reality. Bringing Kenny's preschool class out to the farm for an educational tour was the spark. Kids learned about farming, how seeds turn into plants, pick some vegetables, and, of course, pick their own pumpkin. Now, over 30 years later, thousands of school children visit the farm every year. Most of Orange County, especially Irvine, was farmland until the mid-1950s when tract housing began to take over the cities. Suburban areas began to take over and very few farms have survived this change. Tanaka Farms is the only remaining family-run farm in Irvine that hosts educational and U-Pick tours. The 30 acres on which the farm is currently located, used to be part of a 100-acre strawberry farm. In 1996, Strawberry Farms Golf Course took 70 acres of the land and left the remaining 30 acres to the city of Irvine. 2 years later, in 1998, Farmer Tanaka moved his farming operation from Irvine Center Drive and Bake Parkway in Irvine, after land development forced them to move to its current location on Strawberry Farms Road.
Huh?
What's down that?
Nuts, bread. Sure. Are you supposed to be on that side? Okay.
So if you go get the bread.
But I mean, whatever. Are we gonna take one?
Her? This young lady's calling you. That young lady down there is trying to get your attention.
Oh.
The farm is now situated in a valley in the heart of Irvine. It's hard to believe that this beautiful farm can exist among all of the development in Orange County. Farmer Kenny is a Yonsei, or fourth-generation Japanese American, and is married to Christine, a school teacher in Irvine. Together they have 2 children, Farmer Landon and Farmer Kaylee, both Gosei, or fifth-generation Japanese Americans. In 2003 the popularity of the strawberry tours skyrocketed from a few hundred visitors to thousands.
How's that look?
Alright.
Garlic bread.
Welcome.
Garlic sourdough.
Alright.
Today they continue to host individual families and schools from all over Southern California. I am Delmer, the narrator.
Who's part in there?
Let it?
Yeah.
Like Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. How's business?
It's okay. Not too bad.
No.
Already. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
Are they cute?
Yeah, maybe. I just want to be a stay-at-home dog mom.
Trees?
Yeah?
Some of the prices?
No?
Check it out. Well, you should be used to that, so you're not too shocked, right?
$490.
This is what you put in your corporate office.
I guess.
These are like 300 and something over there.
Yeah, whatever happened to the $20 trees, huh?
That went out with $1.65 an hour paycheck. I'm glad we came here. Thank you.
Oh, you bet, man. I like supporting these guys.
I do too. Always I'll remember he invited us to dine with them. That was so
Hospitable.
very.
Okay, well, I don't think there's any room in the cooler.
No, we'll just put them in the back seat. They'll be okay. Certainly no room in the trunk.
You say, but I bet you I could make some room.
Don't even try. You'll be sorry. Like this.